I had nothing.
Were you shocked when you saw that he was into feet? Why? You made fun of Ricky Martin. Make fun of Eddie. Go ahead. So do your 5 minutes on Eddie.
I think Eddie's God.
Something's not funny.
Say some funny stuff.
It's like
So you do pussy out. That's good. I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I'd throw on there.
Extraordinary.
No, Eddie was there for you.
You have to give Paulie his respect.
Can I say something?
You can't disrespect Paulie.
No, Eddie was there for you in the beginning. I understand all that.
Yeah, Eddie's a good guy.
But Eddie did get arrested looking at some guy's feet, right?
I don't know. I wasn't there, Howard.
Or something.
I have no idea.
He didn't get arrested.
What was that? No, he was just helping out a girl.
But it was a guy.
Howard boiled it all down to the essentials. It's just like, never mind the translation. He got arrested.
Yeah.
Looking at a guy's
everything.
Everybody needs a magazine at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, right. I'm just trying to help out.
See how a guy can't sleep?
All right, let's review what we've learned.
Sleep.
No, I can't sleep.
Now, when you're in the basement, is it a lot of porno?
Yeah.
Then you got to go upstairs to real life sex.
Yeah. There's a big difference. You watch a lot of porno. Meanwhile, I just saw a porno 5 minutes ago
And
that.
then you got to go upstairs. Your poor wife. Who can survive?
Who can compete with that?
Who can compete with porno?
Yeah.
Nobody. Porno. If I could eliminate one thing in my whole life, it'd be porno.
Yeah, it ruins every marriage.
It ruins everything.
It does. At first, it's good because it helps you learn some new techniques and stuff.
And then the next thing you know.
Next thing you know, you're fantasizing way too much, and you don't want to have real sex.
Then you just expect it.
Yeah, it's the truth. But you know,
This is not like the movies.
How come you don't put it in a glass and chug it down?
I just saw. Oh, you saw that? You saw the Bukkake film?
Cocky.
What's in the glass?
Do you know there's a new form of porno called Bukkake films? Do you guys know about
Oh,
this?
is that young guy?
No.
Bukkake, and I don't know why they call it Bukkake.
Don't know where the
But Houston called in yesterday and said that she did it. These guys buried her in sand. Just her face and her breasts were exposed, and they decorated her.
Aye.
Now,
Oi.
so I never saw any.
12 guys.
I never saw Bukkake film.
Somebody's daughter.
Yeah, so Casey.
Where's that sound effect from? Is that your expertise?
Yes. So the Bukkake film
Like
is.
Michael Winslow over there.
They just showed a Bukkake film.
Oh, you saw Bukkake.
I almost vomited.
You saw Bukkake.
You want to see Bukkake?
Have you ever been to like the Museum of Modern Art? No.
You want to see Bukkake?
I don't really.
Dude, you watch this, you'll gag.
I don't.
Maybe this will turn you off.
No.
I saw.
You got the Bukkake film?
Yo, Howard, if I put it up, they say they can put it on the big screen. Little Bukkake.
Everybody
Who's the
will
one-
get the
Watch. I can't watch
I saw
it.
one the other day.
Finally.
You guys watch it. It's. I bet you throw up. I almost threw up.
I thought something was terribly wrong with the world when she called up. She said, "Guess what? I just did a Bukkake." You know, like it was something to be proud of.
It's a landmark.
Like she
And
worked
then
with Coppola.
Yeah, and then she explained what it was. I thought, oh my
So
God.
how was it like working with Coppola?
Then we'll talk about Dogma. You know what I mean?
First Bukkake.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's the order it should be in life.
Watch this. This is frightening. I don't want to look. I swear I can't take it. Wait, just keep watching.
The country was on.
All right, turn it off. Turn it off. I can't handle it.
They're faking it. It's fake.
I hope so.
It's fake. It's
Roll it back.
Oh,
it's like concentrated Kool-Aid or something.
Now, the glass is full of what exactly?
That's some
been too young.
Martini.
All right, Howard.
from hell.
Can you turn that off? God damn it, I'm going to puke. Jesus, I keep screaming.
I guess she asked for a refill.
Right.
Oh God.
You guys have no
That's
heart.
the first time I've ever done the show, and something.
I was just going to say, I've been
disgusting
here.
has
I
happened.
think this is the first time I've been here. It's the first time I've ever seen something racy. It's usually nothing good's going on when I come in.
Well, now you saw something.
Yeah.
It finally happened.
Well, following you guys, we got a
Last
hot
time it
chick
was
coming in.
Fart girl or something. Oh, so this is Bukkake.
Hey, how come on your TV show you only have black guests?
Because they can't get on any other shows.
Oh,
Howard.
Bo, I have Al Sharpton on all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I guess this isn't a legitimate show.
So it's hard to get the black guest on other shows. So why not?
So it's a whole black thing? It's got to be black?
The whole black thing. Who did we have white this year? We had Colin Quinn a couple of weeks ago.
All right.
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
That
He
was actually the best.
That was the
interview
first
I've
time I
seen
ever
him
liked
do.
Adam Sandler when he did that interview with you.
He's coming on again. See?
Yeah.
Conan O'Brien. We
Oh, is that
have
right?
White people.
You do?
He
We
loves
ask
Conan
you all the time.
O'Brien.
You never do it.
I don't do shows.
That's why I just sat there and asked you all these questions. So that's my
Right.
way of interviewing you without ever
Right.
getting you on the
You
show.
know, but he really loves
Got the
Conan
porno
O'Brien.
thing out.
When he picked up his last award, I forget, was it an Emmy
I
or
love
something?
Conan O'Brien. It's
He said, you
hysterical.
know, the real guy who deserves this is Conan O'Brien.
Really?
But he didn't give it to him.
I
Yeah.
didn't go that far.
Right. What'd you win, an Emmy?
I won an Emmy. I won an Emmy.
Oh, that's good. You did deserve it. It's a good show.
But he loves Conan O'Brien, said actually Conan should have, he deserved it.
Yeah, because they do a lot more shows than we do.
Yeah.
You know what bit I play all the time on the air? Nigga Please cereal.
Oh, okay.
Very, very funny.
I figured you'd like that one.
That's a good one. I love that. Nigga Please. I just love that.
What's for breakfast, honey?
Nigga Please. What? I'm going to kick your ass. All right, anyway, this new movie. First of all, Kevin, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Would you work with Chris Rock again? Isn't it true he ad-libbed through the film, and you are a stickler? Your words are written...
You wanted him to stick to the script.
No, actually, he didn't ad-lib through the film. There were
You told him not to.
2 places that he did. And
Were you able to tell him what to do, or is he, at this point, impossible to work with?
No, he's really
I would
good.
keep going, Bukkake would do it different.
Bukkake is a man who's way ahead of his time.
But Bukkake...
I read a quote from Chris the other day saying he's no thespian, but New Jack City was on the other night.
That's a good film.
And your Pookie was the best.
Thank you.
Well, because he's really on crack. That was an acting.
On crack at the time.
Chris is such a good
I'm
actor.
still on crack.
We referred to this movie as CB42 or CB5 because it was his movie all the way through.
Yeah.
So how did you get Chris Rock, Ben Affleck, and
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon to be? That's a big cast.
Selma Hayek.
Alan Rickman.
Anybody bang Selma Hayek? I think she's hot.
Not me.
I bet you got her. You son of a bitch. I bet you got her pregnant.
2 months, man. 2
I
months.
bet she's having your baby.
Oh, boy.
You're going to be broke. You keep having babies like that.
Yeah.
What do you say to your wife when that appears in the tabloids, by the way?
Me and Selma Hayek?
No, when they said you got a white woman pregnant.
There's so many things in the tabloids.
It's all wrong?
It's all wrong.
Right.
But how do you go home?
Yeah, how do you go home? What do you
just
say?
go home.
Hey, baby.
Really? You don't come in and say, you don't call as soon as
So your wife's a piece of ass. I've seen pictures of your wife.
She's a lovely,
beautiful woman. But I guess it's the same old.
But she's also not the kind of girl that would be in line at the supermarket looking at the tabloids. So
Yeah,
there's not much of a worry for
but all of her
that.
friends.
No, you're telling me she didn't see this article?
And the sisters
She
didn't
sees
call.
things and she gets mad and whatever.
And you explained that it was not
you
true.
explain and, things turn out to not be true and you move
You
on.
get up.
And you move on.
You move
But you
on,
get
Howard.
through it.
Yeah, I felt bad for you when I saw that in the paper.
I've been lucky so far. Nothing
has stuck.
Nothing has
You've
stuck.
gotten out of everything.
I've been accused of a bunch of things,
Right.
but
Nothing sticks.
By the way, I sent her 5 copies of it. I want to make sure she stuck.
I got lawyers and nothing is stuck.
Nothing stuck. Listen, things happen.
There's no film. There's no
one can prove it.
Videotape.
There's no videotapes.
Right. But certainly they can do a DNA test on the baby.
These are all, and nothing's proved. Nothing's happened. Yeah.
Right.
Really
No.
good.
I was going to say.
It's all nothing.
Anybody
really stuck.
seen that woman?
Nothing's really
Is she still alive, that woman? She's somewhere in Europe. You can't have people killed. You're not that famous yet. Are you?
Right. Okay.
You really believe there's no sex in the champagne room?
There's really no sex in the champagne room.
I don't agree with that. I've seen sex in the champagne room.
Like real sex or just
No, I don't know what I've seen.
I haven't in the champagne
No,
room.
I haven't seen any.
Right.
All right, so wait a second.
What was
Talk about the movie.
Michael Winslow's back there.
Right. I worked with Michael Winslow on Hollywood Squares one time.
I opened up for Michael Winslow.
Yeah. No kidding.
I was his opening act. Special guest Chris Rock.
Yeah, that's something.
Wow.
I'm sitting there on Hollywood Squares. The guy keeps making all those noises. I couldn't hear the questions. I said, dude, can you lighten up for a minute?
Never stops.
Yeah, you can't get a word out. Anyway, he's probably in his bedroom right now going...
No, he's trying to call Chris and say, can I open for you?
So this movie, I saw a 3-star review in the newspaper today. That's good.
Yeah, and there's a great review in the New York Times. And
What is it, some kind of religious film?
Yeah, I guess.
You got karate in there?
Some kind of religious
I like
film.
how Howard plays dumb every now and then.
What do you mean, plays dumb? I'm serious.
It's one of those religious movies.
What's it rated? Yeah, what kind of movie is
Those
this?
artsy things.
Yeah, it's just an artsy-fartsy film. That's how you got these guys to do it for no money, right? You didn't pay Chris Rock, did you?
I don't think it's really artsy. Jackie, you saw it. Is it artsy-fartsy?
No, it's
Well, Jackie's a bad person to ask because Jackie has never
But he's
been
the only
able
guy in
to
the room.
Jackie loved it.
anything.
I loved it.
That's how they got us
Thank
through
you.
the movie, though. thought it was
There's one
we thought it was
ridiculous
artsy
character that's
fartsy.
so
Yeah, you thought you were going to get an Academy Award.
No, we thought it's
Right.
artsy fartsy. It's going to play in
Very
like 3 theaters.
This will look good. Other directors will see it.
15,000 theaters.
This
We're
will
the
give
Kevin
me
Smith
credibility.
Show real thing. Yeah,
This will give us some credit.
nobody's
give me
going to make any
credibility.
cash
This
in one of
will-
my flicks, that's for sure.
This will,
Yo, what do you have, a piece of the back end?
I got nothing.
Nothing.
Harvey gets all the money.
Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein gets
Oh,
all
you
the
made a
money.
deal with Harvey.
Well, then forget it.
Forget it. There's no
You
money
don't
for
get any
anybody.
money.
Do I hear we see your naked ass in this movie? Is that
Yeah.
true?
That's
Yeah,
the
it's
back
true.
end
Very
that he
cute,
got in the
can I say
movie.
Why did you show your ass? I'm shocked.
It was in the script.
It was true to the character.
It was true to the character.
Prove the story.
Thank you, Robin.
No, is that true? You show your ass as
Falls out of the sky
He's
naked.
smart man.
Well, I mean, but that was for comedy.
Well, we like to think the movie is funny.
Right. Oh, is it a funny?
Yeah, it's a comedy.
It's a
That's all
comedy.
it is,
I thought it was a
serious?
Jesus Christ movie or something.
No,
You
that's
showed
why I
your
got in
ass.
trouble
You showed
with it.
And he did it again in the movie.
I did, and it was a big mistake. Believe me, I've been working out. It looks a lot better.
Show him.
You saw me running.
I saw you running.
That's right. I'm trying.
It's working
He's
out.
running from those pictures.
Will either of you sneak into a theater today to watch yourself on this, or at least see the film?
Oh, I'm definitely going to go to the theaters where I live in the suburbs and see if anyone showed up.
Right. That's scary for you, right? Because you always
This is
think.
the widest opening we've had on a movie. It's over 1,200 screens, which is big for us. Usually we do the art house thing.
And that makes you nervous in a way. And the art house thing is a lot safer.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, I know when my movie opened up, I was really panicked. I said, "Will somebody show up to see this thing after all this work?"
Did you go out? Did you go around the theaters and try?
We
to pick
did,
it? You
yeah.
can't though. You're
I did
instantly
go to
right
theaters. I went with
responsible.
Betty Thomas, the director. We went to theaters that night and watched. And I tried to invite Jewel because I met her on the Tonight Show,
That's right.
and she said no.
That story doesn't really go
Will you
anywhere.
separate them?
No, not a date. It was a group of people. I thought it would. I thought it would look good.
I was got to keep the story right.
No. It was nothing like
Suddenly
that.
there's dates going through
Right.
his head.
Oh, my
Suddenly, it's like,
Dude, you're going to be separated in a year too. Don't be
Not me.
goofing on me.
nah.
Wait till your kid comes knocking on the door. Hello, Daddy. What's this white boy doing here? All right, listen to me. So you're telling me, you're telling me, Chris, that you will not go to the theater to watch yourself?
Nah, I've seen the movie like 2-3 times.
But it's
now.
different to see it with an audience.
But he has seen it with audience. It wasn't.
I saw it with an
quiet
audience.
room.
I've seen it.
And you're happy with your performance?
I'm happy with my performance.
It's an awesome performance.
It is.
He
I'll
gets
go
to
see
be
it.
funny and he gets to be dramatic too. He's got some dramatic scenes, but he's pretty funny throughout the flick.
By the way, later in the show, Tim Burton is coming on. You wrote the script for Superman.
Yes, and Chris was supposed to play Jimmy Olsen.
Is that right?
Oh, that would have been cool.
Here's a good story. So
Yeah.
I'm sitting down.
Here, go ahead.
Sitting down with Chris O'Donnell at breakfast. We had like a lunch meeting or something.
Oh, this is a good story.
This is a good story.
This is Chris O'Donnell, who
He played The Bachelor. I don't know
and
why.
Robin. He played
Robin in Batman and Robin.
So we're having a meeting, right? For something he's producing, whatever. I go because my manager makes me go. And, Chris O'Donnell, he's Robin, I'll go.
Right.
So I'm supposed
Somewhere
to play.
Chris O'Donnell is sweating really hard right now.
I'm playing Jimmy Olsen as Superman.
Right.
Everyone I tell this to thinks it's incredible. Like, oh man,
Good idea.
wow, that's a good idea. You're gonna be really funny, Jimmy Olsen.
Right.
So Chris O'Donnell, what are you doing? He tells me about the movie he's doing. And he goes, what are you doing? I go, yeah, I'm gonna play Jimmy Olsen as Superman. He goes, Black Jimmy Olsen? Yeah, I guess so.
Well, how are they going to paint those freckles on you? Wow. That's
He's trying
funny.
to picture you with the red hair and the freckles.
Yeah, what are they going to do? Put you in whiteface?
Black Jimmy Olsen.
How are they going to work that out?
Doesn't work.
All right, so everyone is going to go see
Couldn't
Dogma.
wait to tell that story. Somewhere you found the venue for
Yeah, I
it.
found the venue for it. That's,
I assume everyone will go see Dogma.
Please go see
Who
Dog.
are you up against? Any big movies opening?
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Has already made $10 million. They're predicting
I know.
$53 million
We're not
gross.
really up against Pokemon.
I
The
think it's a
audience is
different
completely
audience,
different.
yeah.
Right.
I actually read
I have this feeling.
I actually read a Hollywood tracking sheet which tells you what they think movies are going to make. They didn't
Right.
put a figure on yours, but they said your movie will come in pretty high. They're actually
pretty
predicting.
nice because I would so like to just quit and go home and work on my marriage after this show.
Right.
Both of us.
Yeah. All of us.
All of us.
Well, dude, you've only been married 6 months. Let's be honest, Kevin.
Yeah,
And
don't work yet.
I know, but
It should all be
it's
easy.
a honeymoon.
I don't have to work on my marriage. I have to work out for my marriage.
Right. Your wife wants you thin.
Yeah, I
Yes.
can tell. She looks at me and she's like, all right, a few more months I'll put up with this, and then you're going to drop weight quick.
You don't have to drop weight. You're famous, you're rich, and you're a director.
No.
Believe me.
No.
She'll
I'm
put up
sitting
with
here watching
anything.
you two. I'm like, all right, they're famous and rich.
We're thin, but
Look,
we're
somebody
just shucking and jiving.
Somebody left Kevin Costner, okay?
That's right. All right, so the new movie is Dogma. It is directed by Kevin Smith. Very good reviews. Chris Rock is in it. Chris Rock also has a new episode of The Chris Rock Show with, what's that guy's name? Ty Diggs?
Tay Diggs and The Roots.
Wait, but who are you going to interview next week or the week after?
Next week is
This is
Hammer.
great.
Hammer.
Yeah.
He is a great interview.
He's a great interview.
He's been on this show a couple of times, and every time he's a great interview.
Has he been
Hammer.
on since he
Before
lost
and
his
after?
money?
Well, yeah.
Yep.
Have you had him before and after?
I don't
Yep.
remember.
We had him on. Hammer has always been great.
Can't wait to see that.
Hammer, man.
I'm not
He had
kidding
his
you.
own, he
No,
had
no,
his
no,
own
I-
cartoon as well.
He had his own
Yeah.
cartoon.
He had his own Saturday
He was
morning
hot.
cartoon.
He was big.
Who was bigger than Hammer?
Nobody. And his Behind the Music special is the best one
It's
on
the
VH.
best.
You know when you knew he was in trouble?
Hammer and Rick James.
You know when you knew he was in trouble? I'll tell you.
When?
I used to read in the paper at the height of Hammer's fame, and Hammer was big.
Yeah.
All right?
Who was bigger than Hammer?
Nobody. And he had hit albums, and he had a whole dance troupe that he kept supporting. He's spending a lot of money, but then he started buying racehorses for his grandfather, who was into it, or his uncle or somebody.
Brother, I think.
And houses. I mean, he was just spending, mortgaged up to his ass with racehorses. I mean, the sport of kings, for Christ's sake. And he just went. I think he went wild with the money. That's
What
it.
about the money?
Yeah, he did.
You know, all men have a car fetish, and a black man has a particular car. Did you see his Behind the Music?
Yeah, it's wild.
Yes.
You'll have a good time with him. He's fun. And he'll talk about it. Now he's got religion and stuff, so.
Yeah.
It's always interesting. Ralph, go ahead real quick.
What's the deal? Didn't Kevin was supposed to do Superman, and he started bad-mouthing Tim Burton because Tim Burton didn't want his script?
I think bad-mouthing is a hard term. I didn't say that. I certainly didn't bad-mouth. I just said, well, this guy didn't want my script.
He didn't
and he
want
wanted
your
to do
script.
his own version.
No, Kevin. There was a lot of articles that you sort of alluded that like
I
he was
said-
kind of lame, and you were above it all.
I said it was lame that I wasn't working on it anymore, and I said I was above it all. Yeah, that was what I was alluding to,
You were
Ralph.
alluding that he kind of.
I said this. I said
it's
basically that
Ralph.
I think Tim Burton wanted to do his own version of Superman in which he wore black and has scissors for hands. That's what I
The guy's
said.
a great director.
That's not putting him down. I don't think that's really putting him down. I said that's what he wanted to
Of course he
do.
doesn't want to
I
make
feel like
your
I'm on
movie.
like
Why would he want to
Jerry
make your
Springer
version
and
of the
Tim
movie?
Burton's going to
I don't know, Ralph. Apparently he didn't want to make my version of the movie. So
I
that
read your
was that.
script. I thought it was
Tim
great.
Burton's
You know what?
girlfriend.
I read the script too. I thought it was really good, but it's not a Tim Burton movie. Tim Burton's gonna
Exactly,
make
and
a
that's
Tim Burton
what
movie,
I
not a
was
Kevin
saying. I
Smith
said
movie.
he pretty much wanted to do his version, and at that point I was getting some attention, not a lot, for writing the script, and I think he wanted to do his version of the flick.
Meanwhile, now there's no version of it.
Now there's no
So
version.
calm down, Ralph.
You write one, Ralph.
Yeah, Ralph.
Yeah.
I was very upset with
Tim
him.
Burton didn't want to make your movie either.
At 2, Ralph?
Then
I
we're
thought
going to
we
have
were
a black
buzzed.
Jimmy Olsen, man.
It's ridiculous. Let's see. Go ahead. Well, I guess the guy's not there. Jay? You Jay? No. All right. Forget it. Dave, go ahead.
Hey, how you doing, Howard?
Hey, man.
Hey, first of all, F Ralph and his gay underwear.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chris Rock, you're nothing but a damn racist.
Okay.
And you make money off making fun of white people. And Tim Burton, how's it going, Mr. Frankenberger?
What did he say?
Frankenberger.
Tim Burton's not here yet.
Tim Burton's
I'll
not
stand
here.
in for him. Hey,
Right.
Howard makes fun of white people.
Sure. And let me tell you, I don't think.
I'm a white person, and if I went around...
I'll tell you something. Chris Rock makes fun of black people.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, but if you make fun of black
He
people,
says
that's-
stuff I've never heard another black man say
You
to.
make fun of black people.
Get out of here, you creep. I'm not going to argue with you. Not a racist. I don't think. Well, maybe you are. I don't know.
Who knows?
Makes love to white women.
Funny.
There's nothing wrong with that.
allegedly.
Allegedly, by the way. And I know that was wrong. Okay.
That's right. Nothing's been proven.
Right.
Puerto Ricans.
Right.
Howard,
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
do you know what you have in common with Kevin Smith's father?
What?
That you both fall asleep at the movie premieres?
What does that mean?
His father fell asleep the first time he saw Dogma.
Is that true? Your
My
father?
father, no, actually, yeah, my father made it through half of Dogma before
Father
he fell
suffers,
asleep.
the man suffers from narcolepsy.
I don't make
damn
the
it.
movie. Exactly. No, he doesn't. I wish he did, but I just don't make movies that really interest my father.
Really? Did that hurt, though? Did your father?
Sounds so fast.
No, not at all.
Also,
I
they
mean,
tape
if I had
the phone
made
call and he's
something,
ready.
the sound effect.
So that phone call, you did that this morning. You did that
Right, that
ago.
guy's
Right.
not really there.
Okay.
Hey, look at the bright side. Your father stayed awake for half of it.
Half of it.
Yeah,
exactly.
now maybe that's progress.
That's
He doesn't-
progress.
You know, he's very quick to point out it's just not my kind of movie. I guess it's funny to other people, but...
Freak, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, Freak.
It's Phil.
Phil?
Yeah.
Think your father would like Pokemon?
Right.
I don't know about that
Two
either.
questions for Kevin Smith.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Kevin. I mean, you really write some truly amazing stuff. I was just wondering if you can give any advice to anybody who would like to or aspire to be like you.
Read a
No,
lot
he
of
has
comic
no-
books.
he
Read a
has
lot
no-
of comic
Well, I
books.
do that.
Eat a lot.
Eat a lot.
Eat a lot. Gus, you're on the air. Go
Never
ahead.
skip a meal.
Yes.
Eat a lot. Scott, you're on the air.
It's so black, he's purple.
Oh, please.
You're very funny.
That's
You're very
outrageous.
funny. Don't quit your day
Hey,
job.
Stern, your daughter was a little confused when she heard about the new movie coming out. It
Yeah.
was about you and your wife's relationship.
What?
You know, you dog mom.
Well, you. By the way, Chris Rock has a slot for you on his Emmy award-winning show.
Yeah, somebody wants to work with you.
I got to end this little love fest because.
Wait, can we take that line and put it on a poster?
You sure
That's
can.
so good.
Good luck with Dogma.
Thank you.
Both
Howard,
you guys.
Go see it.
I will
think
go
you would
see
like
it. I will go see it. Of course, I'll be casting my new hit series, Son of the Beach, this weekend. I, too, I'm a producer.
Yes, I know.
Doing
Very
one of
clever.
those
Clever title.
syndicated.
I have a deal with Fox. I'm
I like
producing
the-
a show
the
called Son of the
Doomsday
Beach.
Art. The Doomsday
And
Art
Doomsday
is
is going to be on another show I'm producing for UPN.
It's all happening.
It's all happening right
Very
now.
busy guy.
Yes.
Can I point out real quickly that the first time I was on the show, I called in about Superman a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I said that I asked you to be in Dogma, and you said I'm too famous.
I am. I was too big. I am too big. What part would I have played in Dogma?
You might have played the part
Chris Rock
that
part.
George Carlin wound up playing Cardinal Flick.
Really?
Yes.
Let him have it. Who cares? I'm too big.
He didn't want you for the Chris Rock.
That's right. All right, Chris, congratulations to you on your Emmy Award-winning show. And also, you can see Chris Rock in Dogma. Go see it.
Yeah.
And
I
Alanis
hope it all
Morissette is
works
in it.
out.
Alanis Morissette sent
She
it
plays
as well.
God.
Well, thank you, by
I
the
hope
way.
it all works out.
I hear.
Yeah.
I hear what
I
you're saying.
really
Don't care. Stop it.
I do because
Yeah.
Howard's a role model,
I just
man. In
want-
terms of the marriage, I
I'm
was
with
always
Rick
like,
Rubin the other night.
That's great.
Yeah.
So Rick Rubin's playing me his answering machine, like, because...
You know, Rick's a real dick.
Did he play him your message back?
Rick's a nice guy. He sends me some books to read as
Like
a result
what?
of my separation.
Like what?
I don't know, some goddamn gay books, about, like quotes and stuff, like inspirational.
You should meditate on.
Yeah, things to meditate on in your hour of need. And I'm like, what is he, a woman?
Yeah.
Then he calls me up and leaves a really nice message on my machine.
Yeah.
2 of them. I don't play them for anybody. I could have played them.
People over and entertain them at dinner. With
So
your
tell me,
messages.
so Rick starts playing you his answering message.
No, we're looking, because Fred Durst cursed him out the other day for
Right,
something, right?
yeah,
So
and-
we're looking for the Fred Durst...
I will never call, what's his name again? Rick Rubin.
Well, he didn't even say anything. We just heard your name. Just heard, but right after your name came up, Heidi Fleiss's name came up. It was like,
Oh, man. See, Rick's one of those guys collects celebrities. That's not right.
Yes, and
we're literally looking for the Fred Durst curse out.
All right.
It wasn't even...
Have you eaten at Rick's house?
I've been to Rick's house, yes.
Where he has the cook bring out the food and stuff?
I you know what? I prefer to go out to dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a fun night one time. Me, Rick. And Rick's a vegetarian, but he's the size of a whale.
He's a vegan.
A vegan. And I only date girls who are vegans and don't smoke. I go, good luck. And they have to have big boobs.
He
So, yeah, right.
He tells you scary things about chicken and meat, man.
But we had
Almost makes you want to be a vegan.
Oh, please, don't listen to him.
Please.
You'll live 100 years.
You're gonna believe anything he says.
So Rick, and then we had Rebecca Romaine Stamos and John Stamos and David Spade, and he was dating that chick, Lara Flynn Boyle.
This is a name drop
Yeah.
you've got
Yeah,
going on.
it's the
over
only time I ever been.
Jack down.
Yeah, and it's the only time I ever went out with celebrities, and it was fun.
All right.
It was funny as hell. I couldn't believe it. Although John Stamos should sit quiet a little bit so I can hear some of the conversation. He's like my girlfriend.
That life can be all yours now, but I
No, that's okay.
recommend you
It's not
get back with your wife.
No, it's a horrible life.
It's a bad
I don't
life.
want any part of that.
Exactly.
No, I don't want that. I don't need that. Chris Rock, Kevin Smith, thank you so much.
Thank
and
you, Howard.
Dogma, go see it, everybody. We'll be back right after these words. Rock is here. Let me say hello to him, then we got to take a break, and then we'll talk to him some more. And Chris Rock is great comedian.
But I don't think he does stand up enough.
He's getting, like, into the whole, I want to be a movie star.
Yeah, he's doing that acting thing.
Wonder if he's seen the Cindy Margolis show.
It's his favorite show.
You ever notice those Saturday Night Live guys won't badmouth other Saturday Night Live guys? Like, Spade was in here the other day. He won't badmouth any of those guys. Yeah, bring in Chris.
Well, hey, Adam Sandler blew up, and he can give him jobs now. Why badmouth?
Yeah. Like, I wonder if Chris would badmouth Dennis Miller doing Monday Night Football.
Let's see.
There he is. There's Chris Rock. Wow. Oh, in his suit.
Oh, he's the actor Chris Rock.
Oh, that's the actor Chris Rock in his suit. I remember when he was a comedian, he just would wear regular clothes. Now he's an actor and he wears a suit.
Looks like a suit from
sit down over there. Stop shaking everyone's hands.
Mr. Rock.
You're not running for mayor.
I am.
Who dresses you?
Some woman, you know.
He's definitely upgraded his whole look.
Yeah.
You're doing the Eddie Murphy thing. You're trying to, like, look real handsome.
No,
I don't.
That's kind of a weird color for a suit, though.
It's early, man.
And can I make a suggestion?
Show? Yes, sir.
I'd unbutton all the buttons on the suit.
Oh, okay.
No, on the jacket, because it looks silly. Let's see.
But it looks like his mother dressed him. That's a funny
Yeah, it's a weird... Yeah.
What do they tell you? You should wear suits so you'll look like more
I had
professional?
nothing else. I didn't bring any clothes.
Where's your briefcase?
I like when basketball players wear suits.
No, there's nothing better than a nice, tacky basketball suit.
I like, too, the guys always carry briefcases. It's like Patrick Ewing in a suit and briefcase. You go, he's at a basketball game. What has he got in the briefcase?
But sometimes I'll have a lavender suit on. Like, I know this looks kind of weird, but I got the feeling that they wear those suits to meetings.
Right. Power meetings.
Like to power meetings.
Michael Jordan always wears a suit.
But wait a minute. I saw them. They get out of their basketball uniform after the game, and they put on a suit.
Yeah, I remember John Starks had like a canary yellow suit.
What kind of meeting is that?
The guy who looks...
Yeah, what kind of meeting?
Yeah, what meeting are you on the way to? A meeting of pimps. No, but really, I mean, like you see Patrick Ewing sometimes, and he'll be there in the suit because he's not playing because he's always injured. And then he's got the briefcase, the attaché case.
And what is in there? A deflated basketball?
Condoms. Yeah, right. Extra large condoms.
Directions home.
For the Knicks City cheerleaders.
It's like a purse.
I don't know what it is.
The reason Chris is so dressed up today is because he had to go talk to Matt Lauer on the Today Show before he got here.
Oh.
You wore that suit on the Today Show?
I just, you know.
Did you keep all the buttons buttoned like that?
Come on.
Oh, man, dude.
Come on.
You don't have a stylist, do you?
No.
No, you got to get one, man. We got to hook you up with a stylist.
You got killed at the Source Awards. So
yeah.
I had one.
Because Eddie made the move years ago to, like, dress better and look better, but didn't he stop being funny?
Right.
Oh, come on. He's funny.
Right
dude,
Nutty
come on.
Professor, come on.
Yeah, Nutty Professor 2, the clumps. Give the honest opinion, bro. You probably read the premiere.
Fine motion picture.
Yeah, you see? You don't badmouth anybody. You got to be careful. You're in show business now.
You're in show business, too.
I'll still badmouth Eddie when he does a bad movie. He should stop trying to look so good and stop getting busy looking at people's feet and get down to some comedy. You know it. You got funny once you got married. You know that. You settled down. You started writing some jokes.
You write some jokes.
That's right. But
not out hoeing.
Right. You're too busy.
Hard to, you know.
But the funny thing is that, you're doing the movie star transition. We don't see you doing that much stand-up.
No, I'll be back. I'm going to tour, probably tour in the summer.
Oh, you are? Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're so good at that. Don't lose that.
No, I'm not. You just can't. You can overdo it, too, though.
Yes, you can. You got to get some new material.
Yeah, you can't just talk about being on this show.
You do that TV show, which eats up a lot of material.
Remember Sam in his last days is talking about
too much stuff.
Yeah, Elton John doesn't like me. Who cares?
Yeah, that's not stand-up. Sit down.
Who'd you meet lately?
Yeah, right. Who'd you meet? Whoever you just met became a stand-up.
Yeah, it was just...
Hey, Elton John's mad at me. Ow, ow, ow. It's like, yeah.
That was sad.
He ran out of some stuff. Well, he had debts to pay. He had to get out there.
He was...
Yeah, but Chris does that TV show every week now. That eats up a lot of material.
Yeah, but that stuff guys write for him. That's not his material. That's like political.
Oh, that's not your stuff.
That's like,
mine.
Hey, George W. Bush said today, that kind of Jay Leno stuff. Yeah, go ahead.
I was talking to Chris in the green room, and we were talking to David Spade about this earlier this week, but I think, like, the most important person in Hollywood now is Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Chris is also doing a project with Adam.
See?
And Chris is talking about him, like, how good he is, what a good guy he is and stuff.
Adam's the best guy.
Well, let me say something, first of all. Adam did something smart. He realized Lorne Michaels was busy taking all the Saturday Night Live people, putting them in movies. So all he did, once he got a couple of hit movies, is do the Lorne Michaels thing. He just gets everybody from Saturday Night Live. And what's funny is, he's involved, like Spade was telling us, he's involved in the editing process. Adam Sandler makes the worst movies.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, come on, dude.
No, he doesn't.
He got lucky.
Come on.
Oh, cut it out.
He's the best. He's the best at making bad movies and getting a lot of money.
Fine motion picture.
Dude, what movie of his do you like?
I like The Wedding Singer. I like
You're lying.
Big Daddy.
Give me your opinion on The Water Boy.
I like The Water. You like Caddyshack and stuff?
Look at you. Look at you lying.
We know you're lying.
Look at
we know
this.
you're lying.
What are you talking? Your balls are going to fall off your life.
Come on.
Don't you sell out on us. Listen, I'd like to be pals with Adam Sandler, have him produce a movie for me, but you got to be real. Those movies suck. If Adam Sandler would finance one of my movies, I'd go, you know what, dude? I'll take your money, but don't tell me how to make the movie.
But you know what? I think that Chris is right. He can do something for him. But Adam is becoming like Jerry Lewis. Now he thinks he knows something.
Yeah, he comes in the editing room. I know something.
I'm a genius.
Yeah, oh, man. It must
Let me fix that for you.
When he comes in, you don't pay attention to what he has to say, do you?
The guy's funny. The guy's got hit movies.
You're funnier, dude. You're funnier. You're way funnier.
I think our accountants would beg to differ.
Well, whatever. I don't care what the accountants say.
His accountant will go,
like everyone in Hollywood, you can't explain how his movies are doing good. Let's be honest.
Hits a nerve, Howard, just like you.
It does. It hits a nerve. All right, I'm not going to argue with that.
We're not funny either.
I'm saying you guys hit a nerve.
We're not funny either.
To some people. Some people are like, what are you doing the Howard Stern show for?
See, we think we're funny. I know. You know what? I got to tell you this.
What?
One night, man, I go over to Nobu Next Door.
Yes.
This was a funny night, right?
I remember that night.
We got to talk about this. So, you know, I consider myself friendly with Chris. I mean, we don't go hanging out all the time, but we're friends.
I was at the house.
Yeah, he came over my apartment.
He had shrimp.
I made him shrimp.
Yeah.
You made him shrimp.
He had shrimp. He had shrimp cocktails, something. You know, every black guy, once you get money, it's shrimp with every meal.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that true?
When I first got money, man, shrimp with every damn meal. I went shrimp crazy.
Well, what I do is...
shrimp ice cream, whatever.
I always keep shrimp. I always keep shrimp in the refrigerator in case somebody comes over.
Always shrimp. Every rap record, guys, when they rap about money, shrimp is a... Like lobster and shrimp.
Shrimp.
Get a Bentley, lobster, and shrimp. Shrimp's
and a lot of the brothers can't even say shrimp. They say swim.
Scrimp. Guys in my neighborhood say scrimp.
Scrimps. Yeah, man, give me some of them shrimps. Yeah, we
lobster, shrimp.
Some guys say swimp.
Yeah, it's...
and it's always plural.
When I was a kid, I couldn't get my own shrimp. I had to... Lucky, my dad would cut me a piece of his... I couldn't get my own shrimp till I was like 22 years old.
You know what you should do now? Now when you see your dad, don't give him any shrimp.
Well, he's dead.
Oh, he is. Well, the hell with him then. That's it.
But he's eating shrimp wherever he's at.
Yeah, you should have shared your shrimp, Dad. That's child abuse. Yeah. So wait a second. So you came over to my apartment.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. Talk about the Nobu story.
And I will. And I was showing Chris... all my gadgets in my apartment because I got that 200-inch screen.
Incredible.
Yeah. We watched... What did we watch? Basketball game.
We watched...
We ate shrimp and watched the basketball game.
Yeah.
We were being black.
Talked about Sam.
Had to put on basketball.
No. Let me tell you something. Rick Rubin called me, and he says, what are you doing? I said, I'm sitting here watching the L.A. Lakers. So he went, oh, I'm going to come over. I have Chris Rock. He'll enjoy that. So I was like...
I don't know what to do with Chris.
Yeah. So I was happy to watch basketball with a black guy. That's fun. Cool. That's fun. Chris is very up on his game.
It's such a different experience.
It was so unique. No, so I sat there. We watched the game and we talked and stuff. And it was fun. But anyway, the next night.
So you've just had him in your house?
Just had him in my house.
Yeah.
The next night, we go to Nobu Next Door, me and a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And Howard's entourage.
My entourage. And who's sitting there at a table, an A-list table, if I ever saw one? It was Chris Rock, his wife. And, let's see, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah.
How'd you end up with these folks? Wow. Who else was there? Ben Affleck, I think I heard?
Yeah.
I didn't recognize him.
You didn't know who else is at the table?
I don't know who he looks like.
We bumped into each other at a play, actually.
What play do you go to?
We went to, what's that, True West thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
He's out of it.
And then you,
and who was that?
Who else was at that table? Like Anne Heche and Sheryl Crow. It was like an A-list table. Well, all I know is I went over and said hello to Chris. And the whole table's silent. No one would say hello to me.
Did Chris?
Sheryl Crow even bombed me out, and I'm friends with her.
Right, we know Sheryl.
She totally put her nose up in the air. I think they were all afraid because Gwyneth Paltrow hates me because I say she's a skinny
you know
witch.
what the funny thing was?
Yeah.
So you leave, right?
Right.
Yeah. Everybody starts talking about you. And I'm like, oh, come on, guys. The guy's like Right over there. Look, show a little discretion. They go, for Howard Stern? Discretion?
Stop bad-mouthing the guy.
Does Chris try to
I forgot who you were.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just thinking the
thought
guy.
I was a nice guy.
Just some guy I watched the game with the other night.
Yeah, help me out with something, though. Am I that bad a person?
Yes.
No, you're nice to me, but there's a...
What do I do that's so bad?
I've never seen a white man hate it so much.
Yeah, I know. But why?
So many people.
Well, celebrities hate me because I don't kiss their ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's it. Because
that's it.
I mean,
I don't play that game.
Gwyneth Paltrow's never been in a hit movie, and I don't know what everyone's saying about. What is it? Shakespeare in Love. Yeah, big deal. Made $24 million.
$100 million.
Wait a minute, but Chris doesn't try to introduce. I mean,
she won Best Actress. She's a fine actress.
No, Chris didn't introduce me to anybody. He knew better.
He knew right away.
I'm like the black friend coming over to the white table.
He is Howard Stern. Either he knows him or he doesn't.
No, maybe
at this point.
They've never been personally introduced.
No.
Come on, Chris.
They were kind of like...
Everybody was shaking.
Wow. It was obvious that he shouldn't introduce you to the rest
It was like Darth Vader walked into the room.
Yeah, it was really...
Yeah, I like it.
And Howard's like a big freak. He's like...
A freak?
He's like 7 feet tall. He walks into place.
Long hair, all hunched over like a moneylender.
Yeah,
I'm a freak.
Yeah, he walks in a room. I never realized that about Howard.
Do I look odd?
When you walk in a room, you really walk... I mean, people really go...
They notice me.
Yeah, but they would notice you even if you didn't have a radio show.
Right,
because you're just a tall...
My whole life, people stared at me like Frankenstein. Like,
I was just to say, you could be in the biggest crowd. You can always find Howard because his head's above
Let me tell you something. OJ gets a warmer reception when he walks into the room.
He would have been invited to the table.
Yeah, at least they go, he could run. He was good.
Yeah, right. It was weird. It was a weird vibe. And then I was like, gee, And then when I left...
What did they say about him, Chris?
Yeah, tell me. It's all right. You're not hurting my feelings.
Nothing. Come on. Just like, the normal, he's an asshole.
Right. Did Gwyneth Paltrow say that?
No, I won't say Gwyneth said that. But
she did.
That was the feel of the table.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, was there anybody who liked... Even Sheryl Crow says I'm an ass, right?
Wow. Just me.
Just you.
Just me.
Because Sheryl Crow...
I think Sheryl was cool.
Probably not.
Just me.
Man, they were all ganging up on me.
And I was just like happy to,
Happy to see anybody.
Hey,
all right, you were eating a good meal, and that was it.
Yeah.
But there was no question that you weren't joining the table. That was
no one.
Hey, slid over. Next time, can you take a small tape recorder with you? I'd love to hear it. It's like a focus group. Wow. Why do I like that they hate me? Why do I like that?
It's like you're like Eminem for 15 years.
Yeah. Like I'm Eminem triple.
Right. Eminem would like to be you.
And can I tell you something? What's weird about it?
What if Dice never went away? It's Howard.
Right. It's Howard.
Yeah.
What's weird about it too is that I'm not sure I care or not. I don't think I do care. But it is odd because when I meet these people individually, they kiss my ass.
Oh, yeah.
They tell me that they're huge fans and they love me. They listen all the time. It's really weird. But then they
have to be in a group to hate you.
You know what it's like? You know how like all Hollywood celebrities will never support a Republican? Mm-hmm. It's like I'm the Republican.
Yeah.
Like they all just gang up on me.
They say nice things about everybody but you.
Yeah. I'm the one guy they won't say nice stuff about.
Yeah. But Sheryl Crow is in here singing to you.
Yeah, Sheryl Crow likes you, I think.
But she didn't try to do anything either.
Nah, she you know what? She's two-faced.
And again, someone if Howard hears somebody talking bad about him, I think he can take it.
I can take it.
My point is, she knows him. She didn't even say hello.
Nah, she was being real snotty.
Wow.
She was being real snotty. Oh. Hey, you know what? Hey, screw it, man.
It was like when I was growing up, I lived...
Solomon Rushdie was there.
Yeah.
At the restaurant, people were nicer to him.
They were, that's right.
Well, he didn't do anything.
He didn't do anything wrong. Well, he just the satanic verses.
Yeah, the Iranians.
Did you see his young...
A third of the world is after him.
Did you see the young girlfriend with him?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she hot or what? God. Damn.
You'd come out of hiding, too, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm an author. Why doesn't somebody like that come on to me?
Damn. I don't care if people want to shoot
He's got this young, hot girlfriend. I was sitting and eating at some restaurant. He walked in with a girlfriend. And I think she was looking me over. Because I got to look better than Salman Rushdie.
She looks everybody over.
Yeah. She was like giving me the eye.
Every time I pick up a paper, they have been somewhere, and she's in a photograph with whoever was there.
Well, I was going to go over and say hello to the dude, but I said, wait a second, there's people trying to kill this sucker.
That's right. You could hit...
It's a third of the world.
Yeah, I'm not going near him. Cat Stevens is even getting him.
But you know what fascinates me?
How do you get the music so fast?
Yusef Islam.
What fascinates me is this guy says, I don't care that people want to shoot me. I got to take this girl out.
Right. I'm going out.
That's what it is. That's what relationships are like.
Hey, Mike, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
You're on with Chris Rock.
Chris, big fan.
Yeah, all right. Thanks.
Play it down the Hamptons. Talking about sticking out like a sore thumb.
Oh.
Okay.
Is he sunning himself?
Why does he stick out like a sore thumb? Oh, because he's a black guy?
Yeah, it sounded like he felt uncomfortable down there, the conversation.
How is that being a black guy in the Hamptons? Is that still weird?
I was just there for the day, man. I was like...
Did you feel weird?
I got dragged by Guyo and
Puffy?
my wife and ended up there.
Who were you down there with, Puffy or the other guy?
You go to the
I went by
party?
Puffy's...
There's 2 black guys down there.
White guy with a black woman.
No, there's Puffy, and then there's...
Jay-Z.
No, not Jay-Z.
Jay-Z's down there.
Puffy and Russell Simmons. That's the guy.
But Jay-Z bought the biggest house, or rented the biggest house.
Yeah, and I bet he's got a lot of shrimp.
You thinking of going down there?
I hate going down there.
Yeah.
I really do. I don't like it.
So, does that answer your question?
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
All right.
That was...
All right.
I saw some strippers downstairs. It was like,
oh, did you?
I wonder where they're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to ICM, I think.
Oh, you know what's great?
Arm, you're on
There's
the...
nothing you can dress a stripper in.
You're on with Chris Rock. And by the way, we got to talk about Nurse Betty. That's the movie.
Oh, yeah.
He's in.
I love the movie, by the way.
Thank you.
It's incredible.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum, my brothers.
Khalid Muhammad's on the line.
Now, go ahead. What's up?
There's no cool white guy stuff with you all the time. How about Howard for Johnny Depp?
What are you talking about?
Mark Harris.
What did he say?
He says there's every time you see him,
when I hosted the MTV Awards last year, I said all the white guys in music today act black. What happened to like David Lee Roth and Axl Rose, guys that were just really white guys that were white?
That was an astute observation.
Yeah.
Rob Zombie's pretty cool.
Okay, Rob Zombie.
All right, Rob Zombie.
That's a
all
guy.
Wait a second. So let's clear something
Rob
up.
Zombie raps.
Let me say something.
What is that, Nancy Sirianni?
This is comedy. You know, it's not exactly pure science.
But you're a big Red Hot Chili Peppers fan.
Big Chili Peppers fan. Friends of mine.
See?
There you go.
Yeah, it is. I'm going with them. We're going to Frisco tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
To do what?
They're doing a show with the pilots.
And you're just going to go watch the show?
Yeah, I'm just getting on the jet and going to the show.
With them?
Yeah, and then we're going to go
And they have a private jet?
Somebody's got a private jet.
And you are living the life. Now, you never get to go on it.
It's the only thing I do with the fame is, like, go to shows.
Right.
Other than that, I stay in my house.
And how do you have free time to do this? Aren't you busy?
I got to go out to L.A. for the Emmys anyway.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to get on a private jet with the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
And Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah.
And go to the show.
Yeah.
Look at the life you're living.
Oh, you go to the show.
No, I don't. I got to work. Dude, I got to work every day.
Oh, tissue.
And I don't get the... Oh, yeah, your nose is running, man.
Oh, dear.
What are you doing, coke?
What's up?
Cocaine, man.
What's up with you?
Cocaine, man.
I got to take a break. Hang out through the break. And
I'll hang out.
And then I'll ask you Nurse Betty questions.
Okay.
Because I guess you got to do that. Nobody cares about Nurse Betty.
Always gets to
they see it, they'll care.
Howard gets to his plugs.
Yeah, no, I'll get to it. Okay. Nurse Betty opens tomorrow at theaters everywhere.
Great movie.
And, of course, see the great Chris Rock show every Friday night on HBO. It's a fun show. I love that. I always play Can a Nigga Get a Table Dance from your show.
It's the greatest song ever.
It is a great song.
And we didn't make it up. I told you this at your house.
This is an amazing story.
Can a Nigga Get a Table Dance is a real song.
Right.
It's on my album, by the way.
Yes.
But some real rappers made it. We were looking for some funny music for a sketch and found it.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, it's a pretty good song, too, because they were playing it. Whenever I go to a club now they play that.
Yeah, you can dance.
It's become my theme song. And because we play it on the show all the time.
It's the funniest record ever made.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what? They don't play this, though, when you walk out on Letterman or Leno.
No.
No,
they refuse. I'm going to demand that the next time.
There you go.
One time I went on the Conan O'Brien show, I demanded my theme music to come on.
I got Can a Nigga Get a Table Dance last time I did Conan.
Did you really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Ya Ra, go ahead.
Hi, Howard. How are you? I was wondering, where do you get off that Adam Sandler movie Suck?
I just don't think they're funny.
Good.
I don't get it. I'm sorry. And believe me, Chris don't get it either.
You know what? And as soon as Sandler comes down and sits here on this same couch,
doesn't do this show.
Howard will go, oh, man, I watched it again.
No, I wouldn't.
Does not do this show.
Sandler doesn't do the show. I was on a plane with Sandler. We both didn't talk to each other the entire ride. He sat right behind me.
Nobody would speak.
Nobody would speak to each other.
Wow.
It's very clear. The line is drawn in the sand.
Wow.
That's it. Tara, you're on the air. Believe me, my life is not pleasant.
You're on every day. You have to be nice to people.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to be nice. He only comes out once a year.
I gotta be real about it. I can't
keep it real.
I'm keeping it real. I am keeping it real. Tara, you're on the air. Go ahead.
What's up, guys? Chris, what's going on? Why aren't you hosting the award today?
Good point. Why not the MTV Awards?
What's going on with Marlon and David Williams?
Hey, it's their year, like the Oscars Maybe they asked me. Here's the thing. In the Oscars, every year the movies change, so you're hosting a different show.
Well, hold it a second. They asked you to do the MTV Awards. You turned it down, and so Marlon and Damon
They got a $150 million movie out right now.
So they're the scrubs. They get brought in when you turn stuff down.
That's like trying to get Britney Spears to replace Madonna. It's just not happening.
Oh, God. They're the good guys.
Chris is
Scary movie's good. Go see it. I didn't say that, Sean, Marlon.
Chris is good at hosting the MTV Awards because he badmouths everybody.
He's the funniest man alive.
That's right.
I keep watching reruns of last year's show. It was the best award show MTV has ever aired.
Thank you.
That's it. All right.
So
I was mad. They wouldn't put them on last year. I was pissed the whole night.
Paul, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to tell you get this jackass off the air.
Who, Chris?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, thank you.
There's a lot of love in the room.
Nerves. Whenever he's on MTV, I turn the channel. I can't understand.
He can't understand me.
You can't understand him.
What don't you understand? This is Adam Sandler, I know. You can't understand the way he talks?
No.
Talks better than you.
Do you have this problem often?
Thank you.
Get out of here.
What are you getting?
Jeff, go ahead.
Chris, how you doing?
How's it going? Here it comes.
I met you years ago. No. I just have an argument. I have an argument with you. The different. What do you consider the difference between outside of box office between Sandler movies and Pauly Shore movies? They both.
Sandler movies are but it's not even in the same category.
I like Shore movies better.
Oh,
in fact,
you're nuts.
I like the movie where he goes to the farm. He's like that. Son-in-law. I watched that this weekend.
You haven't seen Jury Duty?
Yes.
Jury Duty was no good. Son-in-law at least was funny. Son-in-law was funny.
How can you compare
to Adam's movie? So you're not gonna bad.
Sam and Bobcat.
Sam and Bobcat.
Yeah.
Sam.
Right.
Pauly and Adam. Pauly.
You guys are on the pipe.
Pauly, 100%.
Sandler.
What is it, Gary?
The man.
I got to take a break. It's been a while. What is it?
I was going to ask Chris.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to ask Chris about a rumor we read, not a bad rumor.
Oh, no, not
No, were you...
But him and his wife or something?
This is one of those. Were you approached by the guys at Monday Night Football? Did they ever approach you?
They never approached me.
Because it's been in all the papers that they went to Chris first.
No. Never came up to me.
And what do you think of Dennis Miller on Monday Night Football?
I'm a comedian, so I'm like, it opens the door. I'd like to know there's an option for me to do other things.
To do football commentary.
Yeah, whatever.
You think Dennis is doing a good job?
Last game was his best one, yeah.
Oh. Look at you.
On,
Look
man.
at you. Look at
Come
you.
on.
Going Hollywood. You think Dennis
I would ever badmouth, like that was ever a part of my act.
Mr. Hollywood.
Like I took that part out of my
take apart rock stars and rappers and...
You take apart everything.
You talk about Jennifer Lopez's big ass.
No, see, you're a white guy. I like big asses.
No, come on.
I embrace the big ass.
I like it too.
My wife loses weight, I get mad.
Your wife is skinny. I saw her.
Yeah, but I like her ass to be big.
Yeah, sure you do. Sure you do. Your wife's got some little ass on her.
Big asses. I love Jennifer Lopez.
His wife is so gorgeous. I would trade my
wife, my mother, and 2 aunts for Jennifer Lopez.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I love Jennifer Lopez.
Well, I do too, but let me tell you something. You don't like big ass.
I love big
Jennifer
ass.
Lopez's ass. It's big.
It ain't that big.
I love it. It's just
that
right.
Girl, it's big.
Really?
So Howard likes the big ass.
I like anything. I like vagina.
He likes waifs like Jennifer or Gwyneth Paltrow.
No, I do not. I don't like Gwyneth Paltrow, man. I don't even think she's good looking. Do you?
She's fine.
Oh, get out of here. Come on. Charlie, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, good morning. Listen, I'm going to tell you why Chris Rock is the most smartest black man on the face of the earth.
The most smartest black man.
Uh-oh.
Now, wait a minute. Now, hear me out, because I'm white. I'm a bookie, but I'm white.
Real racist thing.
No racist.
Why is Chris Rock the smartest?
Thinking he's being... Here comes real racist thing, thinking he's being complimented.
What is this, Charlie?
Okay, he played both sides of the fence. The white people love him, the black people love him. When he's up there in front of a white crowd, what does he do? He caters to the white people. When he's up there in front of the black people, what does he do? He badmouths the whiteys.
Now you're on the pipe. All right, listen, we got to take a break. The new movie is Nurse Betty. It opens tomorrow at theaters everywhere, and we're going to find out what this movie is next. I'll give Chris an opportunity to actually talk about the movie a little bit.
Acting.
But don't worry, we won't let him drone on about it. All right.
Now an auteur.
I hate interviewing actors.
We'll be back. Me too.
The worst.
We'll be back right after these words.
Get a nigga, get a table dance. Shake it up, woo! Shake that thing. Get a nigga, get a table dance. Shake it up, woo! Shake that thing. Get a nigga, get a table dance. Shake it up, BBC in Boston. I've been working all week for the money I got. Looking for a place to spend this month.
The Howard Stern Show.
Huh? Slime? No, when I said slime, I was referring to Howard Stern. Slime. All right? He makes Beavis and Butthead sound intelligible. Fartman. It's a very sad state of affairs when a movie like Fartman can actually get funded. That tells you where it's at. I actually respect Heidi Fleiss more than I do this man. You know, at least when she somebody, she kissed him.
I don't think that's funny.
Oh, God.
Oh, he's so talented. I actually like him. I've had him on the show.
He stole a joke of mine years ago.
Did he, Paul Rodriguez?
Yeah.
What was the joke?
It wasn't even the joke. It was like the setup. I was like, I used to do this thing about all black men, you're born a suspect. I'm watching one night, he's doing, I'm born a suspect. I'm like,
what the hell?
What the hell?
He could have thought of that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because his body of work is just, yeah.
You know what's funny, though? That's got to be the worst thing about being a stand-up comedian. You hone an act, and really, if a guy beats you on The Tonight Show, he could just steal your whole act.
That was just one joke.
How do you hold on to your property? It's just like a code, I guess, and some guys break the code.
It is a code.
Are the guys known for
Jackie, the funniest show I ever saw of this show is Rodney and Jackie over the joke.
Hands down the funniest.
Hands down the funniest show ever.
Yeah, and what about you? I mean, you've had guys lift up, and don't they say Robin Williams is notorious for lifting other guys' material?
Never me, but, you know, I don't know.
We've had a number of
You're easing me into, like, dissing comedians. No.
Right. No. But seriously, that's
Robin,
his reputation.
I've never heard. No.
That's his reputation. I mean, you can certainly admit that, but it's his reputation. Does anyone ever get killed over these jokes?
Not yet.
Not yet, but I'm sure there's wars.
But, you know, it's going to happen eventually.
All right, listen. So
you got more young brothers into it, so eventually someone will get killed over it.
Speaking of young brothers, what happened at that? Do you know anything about this rap award show? Source Awards? Are you on top of that black situation since you're a black comedian?
I'm a black comedian. I don't know.
You have to know about that.
You can't invite rappers.
He had gotten word. He knew better than the guy.
What is that? You can't invite rappers?
No, you can't invite the losers. You can only give out the winners. You can't expect Old Dirty Bastard to be a good sport. Hey,
that's right.
Man. Good.
Congratulations. Nice win.
The best man won.
Yeah, you can't. You can't expect that. Congratulations. Now hand that over, punk.
Right. Well, will you watch the MTV Awards tonight, or you?
I'm going. I'm presenting.
Oh, you are presenting?
Yeah.
So we'll see you there tonight.
Yeah.
Because we're drinking, but you don't drink.
I drink on occasion, you know.
Tonight's the night.
Tonight's the night.
The plan on our show tonight is that we are setting up a bar.
Right.
And we're going to be blasted. I mean, I don't mean just like a little bit drunk. We're going to all be blasted. Me, Rob, and Jackie.
We're going
to let it all out.
As we possibly can.
All the technicians. We have a bar. This guy from Citrus, this guy Louie I know, is setting up. You ever been to Citrus?
No.
All right. This guy has a bar, complete bar, beautiful drinks. And rock stars will sit down and drink with us. If they're not interested in drinking, we don't want to talk to them.
And we're going to be in our pajamas.
Right, and we're going to be in our pajamas.
Yeah,
okay.
So if we fall asleep...
Do you have like a designated person, not a driver, but just someone that shuts you up before you before you end your careers?
No.
Cameraman.
As a matter of fact, what was weird about it was...
insult blacks and Jews or say something that gets you out of the business.
Yeah.
We do that sober.
Yeah. But what's going to be weird about it is because everyone came to me and said, hey, look, Scott the engineer, for example, who runs the show.
He tapes it.
He tapes it and stuff. They said, is he going to drink? We don't want him drinking. I go, no, that's the point of the show. Everyone, the cameramen, the engineers, everyone bombed. So even if the show goes off the air, who cares? It's just the way it's going to be.
Next year you'll do the ecstasy show.
Exactly. We'll try every drug known to man.
The weed show. Yeah.
Right. So I'm excited about it. I might have actual sex on the air with Ronald. We could get sober. Might it finally happen? Again? Could finally happen again.
Well, he'll remember it this time.
Okay.
All right, let me give you a couple of plugs here. Number one, Nurse Betty is a movie I know that Robin saw and loved it. This is the first film that you're in that you're proud of, right?
Yeah, it's the first film, yeah.
It's a real film.
Yeah, Adam Sandler had a lot to do with this, so I don't know.
Adam Sandler had nothing to do with it.
He cut it.
Yeah.
He cut it.
But the thing is that this is a movie that has been well-reviewed, I suppose?
Yeah. Critics love it.
They do. What is a Nurse Betty?
It's like a new Pulp Fiction, Fargo-type movie.
But don't drone on about it. But in a nutshell, give me a pitch. Nutshell.
You asked me, I can say,
one sentence.
Me and Morgan Freeman are two hitmen hunting down Renee Zellweger because she saw us kill her husband.
Right. End of sentence. That's it.
That's right. Now go on.
Simplest way to explain it.
Do you ad-lib in this movie, or is it...
A little bit, but I'm in...
You're an actor.
I'm in pocket.
Sounds fascinating.
No.
It's
you
good.
make fun, but it's a good
I get some laughs, yeah.
And what are your next film projects?
Down to Earth.
Are you getting big money for movies now?
No.
You're not.
I mean, more money than I made at Red Lobster.
I was thinking about your career. I don't think you're that wealthy.
No, I'm not.
Because the stand-up will bring you money because you can go to clubs and pocket that money.
Yeah.
But the HBO, I know, doesn't pay you well.
They do okay.
That's a vanity show. That's basically, you go on there for your visibility, keeps you out there in front of the public.
Right.
And you can be dirty on it and whatever. But it's not
I've done nothing to make a lot of money.
Yeah, it's weird. You're very talented.
I haven't taken the big check yet.
The HBO special was great.
Thank you.
And then you went out on tour, I suppose.
Yeah.
And so you made some cash there.
You made a couple of albums. That doesn't bring you a lot of money.
No.
But I would guess...
I mean, I do well. In
a Nurse Betty type of art film like this, do you get... What do you get, like $300,000?
What?
Around there.
Yeah. He ain't a millionaire.
I'm shocked that you can get that much for that.
I thought you liked the movie. But now you hate it.
So your net worth is about $300,000.
Yeah.
No, but I imagine the Mel Gibson movie even.
I got a little something there.
Got a little something there, but they probably say, well, we don't really need
me. They're going to make...
There's a franchise.
Just because we like you.
We're great. You're grateful they're putting you in that. So you probably got like maybe $450,000.
I probably have less money than David Spade.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
That's
because he's on
network television.
He's on network television every week.
Are you kidding?
Do you own that suit that you're wearing?
That is a rental.
It's a lease.
No, I would say you're a millionaire, but not in the megasphere category.
No.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Right. It's odd.
You're not making any...
I will not be on any list.
Didn't you get $10 million for Dogma?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin's paying a lot of money.
Yeah, he pays you in comic books.
Yeah.
So this movie might catapult you into the next level of pay.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably get the next level of pay, but you read these scripts, they suck.
They're terrible. They're terrible.
They suck.
Right. Will you ever write your own film?
The next movie I have coming out, I wrote.
Me
and some guys from my show wrote.
Right.
The one that I consult Sandler with. Whenever I have problems with Sandler.
So you wrote your own movie. Finally
yeah,
me and
some guys, Ali Roy, Lance Crowder, Louis C.K. wrote a movie.
And what is this movie about that you wrote?
It's kind of a...
Someone told me it was called The Chuck Berry Story.
Yeah, The Chuck Berry Story.
You play Chuck Berry. Come here, baby. I have to go to the bathroom. So what is the movie?
It's kind of like a remake, update version of Heaven Can Wait. And I play a horrible comedian. It's real funny.
It is good?
Yeah, it's real funny. The guys that directed American Pie directed.
Oh, all right. Okay, that's a good group of guys.
Yeah.
All right. So
How many guys does it take to direct a film these days?
Now it's groups of guys.
Nobody...
Robin says it's great.
Oh, so much fun.
It opens tomorrow at theaters everywhere. I'm going to go see it.
Go see it.
I'm going to go see it.
You'll enjoy it.
In fact, give me a screening copy.
You'll
What's the matter with you?
enjoy it better than
Come on, go to the...
Don't make me go to a theater.
Go. You call up. You walk in real late.
Oh, come on.
You get the last 2 seats.
And see the Chris Rock show every Friday night on HBO.
Yeah.
That's a great show. And you'll enjoy that.
And can a nigga get a table dance?
Can a nigga get a table dance?
In stores.
You know what Chris has been doing? He's gotten very incestuous.
Yeah.
Now he just has the people on the show who've been in the movie with him.
No, I had Morgan Freeman on. It's Morgan Freeman.
He's a big star.
He's a new guy from the movie.
I only had one person. I didn't have anybody from Dogma on the show.
You interviewing any white people on this show anymore?
Pamela Anderson's coming on.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, she goes across all racial barriers.
One a year. One a year. Every year, one white person.
And what about your brother Tony? Will he be in the movie?
Tony's doing good.
Will he be in your movie?
He's not in this movie, but...
He's not. You're not like the Stallone brothers? You don't put your brother in the movie in a little town?
He's on the road now. He's making
Tony was on our show.
Yeah, I heard.
And did you listen to his appearance?
I was like out of town or something.
Are you close with your brother, Tony? You are, because he's trying to become a stand-up.
I know my brother.
Do you hang with him ever?
Yeah.
You do. How do you feel about him becoming a stand-up
Good for him.
Are you jealous?
I'm just glad he's off the pipe. No.
Right. But why not be like the Wayans brothers and team up with your brother?
Why don't you work with him?
Why don't you work with him?
Because I'm still in it. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm still...
Right.
You're struggling, too.
Technically a young comic.
Is he looking for you to help him and stuff? Has he ever approached you?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Has he ever hit you up for money and things?
What do you think about
Not in a while.
Not in a while?
Wait a minute. You know, Chris, what do you think about it? Your brother is looking for the same job.
My brother is, well... If I'm up for the same jobs as my brother at this point in my career, I should quit.
He wants to be you, right? Is that, you know...
I guess he wants to be a comedian, yeah.
Right.
Well, that's what you are.
It's like the family trade now.
Right.
It's like somebody said, they're hiring down there.
Yeah, some guys put like horseshoes on horses. Your family's comedians.
My father drove a truck. They're hiring down there.
Yeah, right.
Fill out one of those comedian applications.
Does it bother you, or is it funny?
It's cool. It's cool.
Nah, he don't like it.
I know.
I'm cool with it.
Can he pick something else to do?
Why doesn't he sing?
Yeah.
No, I'm glad he's not singing. That's what. If you're black and you make more than $100,000, you're in the music business. People just come up to you with tapes every day.
Any other brothers coming along, or you only have one?
Yeah, Tony's doing stand-up. That's it.
And that's the only brother you have?
6 brothers.
Oh, you do?
You
yeah.
do?
Oy vey.
Yeah.
Oy vey.
Are they all going to become comics?
No.
All right.
No.
10 million occupations. His brothers all have to be
How
comics.
many of them work on your show?
One works on the show.
Okay.
Brian is
got to do
PA.
that. Got to do that.
One's on the show.
Give him a PA job.
Yeah.
Right. So what?
I mean, I got, some I won't let work on the show.
All right. Are you the oldest brother?
I got an older half brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very confusing.
Yeah. I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest. Okay. Yeah.
How many brothers have submitted scripts to you so far?
No script.